Good morning everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Thursday morning, it's dark outside, it's cold and it's the start of another brand new day. Let's hope today is better than yesterday. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to actor Goldie Hawn, star of films such as Private Benjamin and The First Wives Club. She's come a long way since earning $1.50 for her first acting role as an 11-year-old in The Nutcracker.
Alexa, what's the time please?
Good morning, Crystal. It's 7:37 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today? Alexa, the date.
Today is Thursday, the 21st of November.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
Right now in Rochester, it's 0 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 4 degrees and a low of 0 degrees.
So it's 0 degrees again, it's very, very cold. Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
How much do dead batteries cost? Nothing. They're free of charge.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American actress, film director, and producer Goldie Hawn, Icelandic singer-songwriter Björk, American football quarterback Cooper Rush, United States Senator from Illinois Dick Durbin, and United States Senator from Louisiana John Kennedy.
So, Goldie Hawn is an American actress. Alexa, how old is Goldie Hawn?
Goldie Hawn is 79 years old.
And Alexa, what films did Goldie Hawn star in?
I know about 37 movies which star Goldie Hawn, including Death Becomes Her, Overboard, The First Wives Club, Bird on a Wire, and 33 more.
Right guys, so good morning everybody. I'm here in my flat in Rochester. It is freezing. I've got up, put the heating on. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 7:39 a.m.
So, make myself a nice hot cup of coffee and I'm going to start the day and see if we've got any notifications or emails. Don't think there is really. Let's go through more. No, there's nothing. I haven't looked on my phone this morning to see if anybody's messaged me, because I don't want to message like I had yesterday. So yesterday evening I took Max out for a walk. I didn't take my phone out with me, I didn't tape it. It was freezing cold. I just wanted to take Max out for a walk and go home. So basically I walked out of the flat. I don't drive, I don't have a car. I get these cars that look like Fords coming at me. You know, Fords, or a posh car like a Ford, but posh, with like really big backlights. And I don't drive, I don't have a car, and cars don't impress me much. No, they don't. So walked out of the flat, walked up towards the Rochester Riverside office, and this big car was driving very fast down the road and turning round to where I was going to walk through, but I saw it coming first, so I let it go through, and then I thought, you're going to reverse. So he wanted to I don't know exactly what he was doing. Yeah, he probably wanted to reverse so that he could quickly go, like they was going to pop into the co-op. That's what people do. So he was driving fast down this way, then he turned to where I was going to walk with Max that way, and then he reversed and then parked outside the Rochester Riverside office last night. And you know, these drivers don't look what they're doing. I've even had a police car, you know, they've got the wheel looking like that all the way around, like they can't see me crossing the road. So now when I go to cross a road or I go through the car park behind blocks of flats, I watch and see what's coming before I actually put myself in the dog going up the path. So I'm going to try not to walk through car parks now. But I have told you, when I go for walks on my own, that I've had delivery drivers drive on the pavement in the path in front of me, and one driver did get out and apologise, but you know, you shouldn't be parking on the path. Isn't there enough pavement? You can knock an elderly person over, you can knock an animal over, you can knock a child over. Some drivers are in such a hurry to deliver things, and taxi drivers has done it as well, parked on pavement because they're in a hurry to get off, but they could knock someone over. It's not very safe to do that. Old people can't see very well, you know. So I walked onto the field. There was like nobody on there when I once went on there, first of all, absolutely nobody. And then when Max and I came back off the field, a spider has walked across my hand. A spider. I've got a spider on me. Oh well. So when Max and I was coming off the field, there was a person on there. I couldn't make out whether it was a man or a woman. I assume it was a man. And he was calling his dog, who had one of those collars round it and flashing green. And basically I just got off the field as quick as possible. I've had problems on the field at night before, like over a year ago now, where people have let their dogs jump all over me and Max, and they just stand there and don't do anything. And I'm a woman, I don't want to get into fights in the dark. And once I was so fuming, I said, you could at least apologise. You know, you're standing there staring, not calling the dog off. You could at least say sorry and try and do something, but people don't. And it's not only me. I used to get really upset and think it was personal to me, but I use TikTok a lot, and I can see that other people go through the same thing, and sometimes worse, and the rudeness in shops. And one person filmed herself in Primark, and you know, I used to get annoyed going into Primark because of all the children screaming, and then this young lady filmed herself in Primark trying on a pair of boots, and she was going through exactly the same thing. So there's me being taking everything personally, and it does in fact happen to other people. Shopping can be really unpleasant. How many times have me and other people gone out to go shopping for a specific item, get pissed off in the shops from mothers with noisy children running around, and crowd, you know, I went out one Sunday. I had a list of what I wanted to get. I didn't come back with any of that list because I found shopping incredibly stressful. I find it incredibly stressful. It used to be a pleasurable experience, but for me it is not. It just isn't. You see, I used to go around the world with earphones on my ears up until 2015. I just went everywhere with earphones on, and I just didn't hear people or babies crying or dogs barking. I had my earphones on like almost all day because I didn't want to hear people's noise. And then when I had a traumatic accident in 2015, and it hurt, it's damaged one of my ears and it's damaged my teeth and face, I cannot have anything tight around my ears. Tight, I mean tight, because earphones pull in, or anything that actually goes into my ears. It starts what I've got off with a vengeance. So don't get me wrong, can touch my ears, but nothing inside them. I've got nerve damage, and it starts it off, and I just have to listen to the rubbish. I have to listen to it. It's really horrible for me, but there you go. There's nothing I can do about it. I just get on with my life. So I came off the field, came back being extremely careful, crossing roads, got into my flat, and I just, you struggle to what to do by yourself. I mean, I've gone through a lot of Netflix films. Some of them are quite disturbing and violent. I had a nightmare after the one. And you've got to remember, some parents do let their kids watch films like this. They do, because my dad did. My dad was a TV installer, and I was a teenage child, and my sister was tiny, and my dad would bring 18 films home, one of them being called Scanners. Alexa, what is the film Scanners about?
Scanners is a 1981 horror starring Jennifer O'Neill, Stephen Lack, and Patrick McGoohan. A scientist trains a man with an advanced telepathic ability called scanning to stop a dangerous scanner with extraordinary psychic powers from waging war against non-scanners. It is 1 hour and 43 minutes long. The movie has a rating of 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb based on around 64,000 votes, and is rated X.
I will never forget that film. I was a teenager. My dad brought this film home, and it was about heads exploding, heads popping off their necks, and I was a kid. By the way, I didn't know there was an actress called Jennifer in it. That is being my mother's name, Jennifer. So my dad used to bring over 18 films in, and I would sit down and watch them with my dad. Obviously on the TV set. He worked for Granada TV company. He worked for Vision Hire, and he would bring, one of the first computer games was Pong, the basic bats that batted the ball. Pong, P-O-N-G. Remember, my mother's name is Jennifer, and the first game out was Pong. P-O-N-G, Pong. What is, Alexa, what does the word Pong mean?
As a noun, Pong is usually defined as an unpleasant smell, stink. As a verb, Pong is usually defined as to have a disagreeable smell, stink.
So, one of the first computer games was called Pong, which, Alexa, the first meaning of Pong is an incredible smell, a stink. My mum says this is all about her, not me. Her, because her name is Jennifer, it's not me, I'm Crystal. So, Pong. And how many Jennifers are there? Alexa, name some actresses called Jennifer.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, To name some famous actresses named Jennifer, there is Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jennifer Morrison, Jennifer Hudson, Jennifer Garner, Jennifer Tilly, Jennifer Connelly, Jennifer Grey, Jennifer Coolidge, Jennifer Tisdale, and Jennifer Wingert.
Who starred in the film Fame? Alexa, who starred in the film Fame?
Fame stars include Eddie Bath, Irene Cara, and Lee Coeri.
That's one of my favourite 80s films, Fame. That's a good one to watch, Fame. Alexa, who is Jennifer Beal?
Jennifer Beals is an American actress.
Alexa, what did Jennifer Beals star in?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Jennifer Beals is an American actress and former teen model. She made her film debut in My Bodyguard, before receiving critical acclaim for her role in Flashdance.
Flashdance, that's what I was trying to remember. Flashdance. Jennifer Beals. And remember, my mum is older than me, so my mum is 78, right? So someone's had an obsession with my mother Jennifer, okay? There's a load of actresses called Jennifer, a lot of them in America, and remember that my mum was a fan of Elvis Presley, an American singer, and she joins the American fan club of Elvis Presley, because I remember a little card in a red little pouch. So she joins the Elvis Presley fan club, which was based in America. So there's a lot of American stuff to do with this as well, which has been going on, mainly aimed at my mum, and I only started experiencing it when I came back to Chatham in 2008. I mean, I hadn't noticed any of it before until I came back in 2008 from when I got divorced from my now ex-husband. And my mum told me that it's not you they're getting at, it's me. So I'm trying to find out why and when it started and where it's coming from. So the first game, one of the first games, guys, was called Pong. P-O-N-G. And people, just take this as a name, but it means a big stink, a pong, a smell. I'm trying to educate people that someone is obsessed with my mother. It's not me. And they try to get my mother through me. They use me to get at my mum. And it's happened for most of my life, and my sister experienced it as well, and she's dead. This person is obsessed with my mother, and she's now nearly 80, right? And if you watch Flashdance, which, Alexa, when did Flashdance come out?
The film Flashdance was released on the 30th of June 1983.
1983, right? Jennifer Beals plays a really fit, dark-skinned woman, flashing her bits about, dancing in skimpy outfits. So in 1983, my mum was nearly 40. My mother Jennifer. In 1983, I was 15. I'll get nearly 15 because my birthday is late in the year. So I was 15 years old in 1983. My mother would have been 37. And this Jennifer Beals is a really fit, coloured woman, jumping around and dancing in skimpy clothing. And my mum used to dress up, but she was a big woman back in the day. She was big. and but she used to wear dresses and skirts, and she presented herself okay, you know, back then. So I don't know. All I know is I'm not Jennifer. She named me Genestra, and it sounds like Jennifer if you say it quickly. I changed my name to Crystal because I didn't want to be confused with my mother. My mum called my sister Amanda Jennifer. So she's even obsessed with her own name, giving it as a second name to my sister, trying to call me Jennifer, but it didn't work out, probably, so she changed it to Genestra. I didn't want the same name as my mother. Thank God it isn't the same, but my initials, back at my address where I lived in Kent, was the same as my mother's. But I was a Miss Genestra Trower, not Mrs. Jennifer Trower. I was Miss Genestra Trower. But there's been a mix-up, really bad along the line. Really, really bad. So, I believe I've been mistreated because someone has mixed me up with my mother. That includes my dental treatment and the way I'm being treated by doctors. And I do want to have a look at them eventually, if I will be allowed to, or they'll probably try and charge me extortionate amounts of money to look at my own doctors and dental notes to see what they've done to my teeth, which is shocking, absolutely shocking. So guys, I bid you all a great and happy day today. I am on my guard every single day from people because I don't know what's going on, but my mother does, but she won't tell me. See you later.